my case, but that's okay. I'm dancing on a moonbed, on and on and on and on and on. A deeper I get, the less that I know. As the way it goes, the less that I know, the deeper I go. Till the end, though, the deeper I get, the less that I know. Diminishing
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Phillies and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Joey Lucchesi gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to stand in is Joaquin Diaz. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the pitch. Alec Bohm is at the plate as he watches ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Bohm is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to hold count.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
At the plate, Manuel Angel, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Nope. 3 runs already home here. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Guillorme has a play, and that retires the side. Zack Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Luis Guillorme.
So now into the box is Luis Guillorme. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 4. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Bohm is there for it. And that retires the side.
You gotta be happy.
Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
You gotta be happy.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Darryl Cooley.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Pitch is popped up. Alonso over to his right. One down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zack Wheeler.
So bases are empty with one gone, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zack Wheeler. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Willie Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Row, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Next up for New York, Martin Maldonado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. As a look, now the pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Joey Lucchesi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets lead 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Maldonado has it, and he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired, 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
One and one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Left center, base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Manuel Angel, and this one's in the dirt. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 home. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Maldonado is there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So here's Jeff McNeil, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Luis Guillorme stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And now, Dominic Smith off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. McNeil rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 2 down with a runner at first, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-1 now. from the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
J.D. Davis will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
High in the air out to center field. Dias is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning.